If you're running out of gas and you aren't catching any good brakes and you're falling into bad routines and everything feels like an uphill battle, before you let it all slip away or you just drop out of sight, let us tickle your funny bone with life's funniest moments. Because we've got skaters off kilter and squirrels that pilfer, bubbly that's leaky, and chairs that are creaky. A dog who eats until he gets stuck. And a boy who thinks he's really a duck. All on life's funniest moments. Grab some sunglasses and get out here. It's time for outdoor fun. And they're off. And they're muddy. And they need body work. And chiropractors. And windshield wipers. Phil took up the exciting sport of motocross because he felt life was just passing him by. But some people can never change. You've heard of Brokeback Mountain? Well, this is Throwback Mountain. But who could be more embarrassed than Carl, who can't even get past halfway? Finally, super cool Willie takes the top of the mountain. Success! But then he blows his rep when he can't get back down. Looks like these guys aren't going to win the competition, but that's where you're wrong, because they're competing to see who can make the most smoke and mud. And this last race proves you can never have enough horsepower or whitening detergent. They say laughter is the best therapy. Good, because it's day spas. His owner was clever. The dog had to give him that. Lure him with the promise of a quote-unquote sprinkler to chase, and lo and behold, he's getting a bath. This woman wants to clip her dog's nails, but she's not getting a lot of cooperation from the dog. But you know what they say, if at first you don't succeed, try, 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 try again. Doggy just couldn't accept it. A 4-star hotel and no mint on the pillow. He didn't know how this would help align his chakras or restore his energy center, but mostly he wondered why he was paying a cat $75 an hour for a massage. Little Chrissy's doing a very impressive performance of Flight of the Bumblebee on ice. She's really wowing the crowd. And now she goes into the dramatic Bumblebee's Descent. Her teacher really taught her to spin well. The only thing, she's still in the middle of her lessons and they haven't taught her how to stop spinning. Although she is interpreting the wobbling of the bumblebee beautifully. A fantastic performance. Which is already getting a lot of buzz. Throw away that daybook. The following chuckles are not as planned. Mission improbable. Get samples of seed. Obstacle, high security vault. Time to complete mission, 15 seconds. Vault cracked. Gather specimens and escape. Mission accomplished. Though just a house cat, Otto has proven to be an excellent contractor. By using effective management techniques, including checklists, on-site examination, and surprise basement inspections. Buster doesn't understand. He can't make the cup stick to his nose, and yet his owner said he had a magnetic personality. But then he thinks maybe the cup is too big and he needs to crumble it up a little to make it stay on. He figures that's what they meant when they said plastic surgery. Coming up, a construction worker gets sacked. And a mini music fan rocks out. When we return with more of life's funniest moments. Welcome back to Life's Funniest Moments. There's nothing funnier than a running joke, so here's Catch Me If You Can. And now the further adventures of Fernando the Feisty Flea. Hello, Senor Cat. Can't you catch me? I am right in front of your face. Now I'm here. But you can't capture nothing but air. Ha ha! Dance, you silly kitty, dance! Look at this pooch go after that stream. Yeah, this dog is thinking. Haven't these people ever heard of a water ball? Rita's training of the ferrets had gone well. Now, if she could just train them to get rid of her husband's smelly socks, she'd be set. There's nothing more bracing than an early morning hike through the woods. Except maybe an early morning swim. Unbelievable, uncommon, and unplugged. Yesterday, these two finished digging a well, and they're so excited about completing the project, they're celebrating. Except they can't seem to poke through the cork. No problem, they'll get that champagne out one way or another. And congratulations all around.
Echo.
Wow, little Timmy is getting himself in a lot of trouble there. But don't worry. Little Timmy always lands on his face. Everyone loves celebrating their prom by shaking up and spraying a little champagne. Which may explain why most people rent their tuxedos. This little girl's name is Daisy. Whoopsie daisy. Tiny tent, many big people. I guess this finally answers the question. Clowns do go camping. Mr. McIntyre never seems to pay attention. His wife sent him out and told him to bring home some spot remover. Not spot the remover. Chuck is very excited because he's finally going to fix that roof of his. Yeah, after last year's storm season, he's sick and tired of getting rained on. But now he's going to have to fix that washing machine. After a half an hour of trying to scratch his way through the plate glass, Kitty decides to try a more novel approach to getting in the house. Opening the door. The bad news, the video camera the guy was using is busted. The good news? The video camera taping him is working. Tom is doing his impression of a macaw, though he looks more storkish and a little bit dorkish. Coming up, a bicycle built for none. And a dog who doesn't want anyone getting his dander up. When we return with more of life's funniest moments. Welcome back to Life's Funniest Moments. Time never passes faster than when it's playtime. You're looking at rare early footage of the Ryder brothers, the bravest team of daredevil bikers in the country. course, that was way later, after nap time, and once Mommy had given out enough boo-boo kisses. When it comes to playing soccer, this little guy is really on the ball. On the ball? You can get it on the ball. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be here all week.
Put your ball. Bring them both back. Get them.
Granted, it was only a start. But eventually, Philippe was determined to be the best juggler in Kern County.
Good boy. Good boy.
Bucky likes to do everything his owner Sheila does, which is incredibly cute when he bounces off the trampoline like her. But not so cute when he stays up late ordering things off the internet like her. We're looking at a training video of the Flying Woofendas, the amazing world-famous troupe of doggy trapeze artists. Here, the pooches are learning the first and most important rule of the act. Hold on. Though it seems they aren't quite up to the second important rule. Let go. I don't want to give away exactly how this ends, but let's just say the ball is missing and the dog is vibrating. These boys are building a toy city together and can't seem to agree on what part to build next. Making this the rare city planning meeting where afterwards everyone gets sent to the room. The lesson is simple, people. Musical chairs and assemble-it-yourself furniture don't mix. Watch the jokes and fur fly. It's cats and dogs. Yeah, looks like someone had a little too much eggnog. Little pink bow, 30 cents. Cute little collar, $8. Not being able to get down because you're a 3-pound bundle of joy, priceless. And now, today's episode of Vocabulary Builders. Today's definition, not a threat. Any creature that is laughably small who threatens something much bigger than him is not a threat. Wow, this is not the way we remember the spring break beach house. Hey, if a tractor just pulled away 6 months of bones you buried, you'd be mad too. Coming up, a beauty queen loses her title. When we return with more of life's funniest moments. Welcome back to Life's Funniest Moments. We don't know what the contestant did to be the winner of this pageant, but we're pretty sure her special talent wasn't sewing. See you next time.